Here it is Friday night in Mountain View, Wyoming. Mountain View High School and Mountain View High School Buffaloes basketball is online on mylocalradio.com. It's being presented to you by Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties with orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer. By Westar Printing of Evanston for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. By Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. By Chad's Automotive of Evanston. No jobs are too big or too small. Always fair, always honest, Chad's Automotive. By Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. And of course, by mylocalradio.com. Good evening and welcome to Mountain View tonight, where the Pinedale Wranglers have come to town ahead of a big storm that's supposed to happen overnight tonight and tomorrow. But roads were dry as we drove into Mountain View earlier this afternoon. So far, no sign of that storm, and hopefully we'll be able to get these kids home before the storm gets too bad later on tonight. The actual winter storm warning is out starting at 2 o'clock in the morning this tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. So it's still 5 or 7 hours away before the warning is actually going to be launched by the National Weather Service, but they're saying from 2 a.m. tomorrow morning to 5 a.m. Sunday morning, we're going to get maybe 7-8 inches of snow here in southwestern Wyoming. So we'll see how it all plays out tonight. In the meantime, we have basketball action coming your way in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a quick break, hear from some of our great sponsors, and be back with the girls' action for you right here. You're listening to Mountain View Buffaloes basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
We welcome you back to the start of the girls' game tonight, as they're getting ready to present the colors. The Mountain View High School cheerleaders will do the honors. We will join our house announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome everybody to this 3A West matchup between the visiting Lady Wranglers of Pinedale, Wyoming, and your hometown Mountain View Buffaloes. The Wyoming High School Student Advisory Council, the Wyoming High School Activity Association, and Mountain View High School would like to remind all fans to use your voice to represent yourself, your team, your school, and your community in a positive way. Participants, you are the reason everyone is here. Compete with class. We encourage everyone to join the ride. Now please remain standing and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Mountain View High School cheerleaders and the playing of the Star Spangled Banner by the Mountain View High School pep band.
And now we'll keep it with the house announcer for our starting lineups here tonight.
Welcome back. The Mountain View High School pep band tonight's event. It's great to have you back. We'll begin by announcing the starters for the visiting Lady Wranglers of Pinedale, Wyoming. A 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Maggie Mahanovich. A 5'5" senior, number 1, Casey Kennard. 5'5" senior, number 13, Megan Rohr. A 5'7" senior, number 21, Faith Friend. And a 5'8" senior, number 22, Haley Bolter. The Lady Wranglers are coached by Holly Gretton and Chelsea Volk, and head coach Mike Davis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and put your hands together for the starting lineup for your hometown Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. 5'8" sophomore, number 1, a 5'5" junior, number 3, Allie. A 5'9" junior, number 11, junior number 12, Lindy Herber. And a 5'11" and 3/4 senior number 2, Lou
So there we have it. Starting for the Buffaloes is Stevens, Bugus, Timms, Hereford, and Hereford. Starting for the Wranglers, Kennard, Mahanovich, Rohrer, Friend, and Bounty. Getting ready to get underway here tonight with the opening tip-off. Mountain View Buffaloes, number 4th ranked in 3A. Coming into this game, going up against the Pinedale Wranglers tonight. Wranglers control. Trying to break into that 3-2 zone defense. Going to change up their play a little bit. And inside, number 21, Faith Friend, with the first 2 points of the ball game for the Wranglers. Ball up is missed, knocked out of bounds by Haley Bolter for Pinedale. This will remain with the Buffaloes. They'll inbounds under their own basket. And the foul will go against Faith Friend. In the act of shooting was, I think that's Bailey Timms on the line. Yes, Bailey Timms knocks down her first. She was in the act of shooting. She'll get 2 shots. And the second one in and out. Rebound goes down to Mahanovich. She's trapped in the corner. And they're going to say the ball was knocked out of bounds by one of the Lady Buffaloes. Pinedale ball. And stolen away. Pass way down court to Stevens. Stevens couldn't control it. It was over her head, actually. Went out of bounds, so it will turn it right back over to the Wranglers. Break the full court pressure to be knocked away. That was Hereford to Timms. So she got it back to Hereford. And now this is Stevens from the corner. Rebound to Bugus. Kicks it out to Hereford. Back out to the wing. Stevens with the ball. Now Bugus at the top of the key, driving. Kicks it out to Hereford. It is over to Hereford. Lindy Hereford with the ball. Knocked away and turned over. Full court pressure being shown by the Buffaloes again. Almost intercepted by Stevens on that inbound pass. They break the full court pressure. Get it across the timeline now. Mountain View drops into that 3-2 zone. Initial attempt missed, but Bolter put it back up for 2 points. 4-1 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Bugus bringing the ball down. Stops at the top of the key. Kicks it out to the wing to Stevens. She drives in. Nowhere to go. Ran into the tall timbers. Throws the ball out and throws it away. Another turnover for the Lady Buffaloes. From the top of the key, the attempt by Bolter misses. Rebound comes down to Stevens for the Buffaloes. Now Bugus with the ball, top of the key. Out to Lindy Hereford. Stevens driving into the paint. Underneath, she gets tapped on the arm in the attempt of making the shot. Going to call this against Haley Bolter. And in the act of shooting, she'll go to the line for 2. 5:01 left in this, the first quarter. It's 4-1 in favor of the Pinedale Wranglers, now 4-2. As Stephen makes her first one. Second one, no good. Rebound comes down to Pinedale, goes to Mahanovic. She fights her way across the timeline. Into the corner to Rohrer. Mahanovic out to Kennard. Back to Mahanovic. She's trying to get it inside, gets knocked away, but she recovers it. They kick it back out and reset their offense. And slipping and falling down. Looked like she might have hurt her knee or something, but she gets up. She's running it off. It is a turnover. Going to call her for a travel as she slipped and fell. Going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Pinedale coach. Pinedale coach Mike Davis. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here and let you know that Farrell Allman of Farmers Insurance in Lyman is one of our great sponsors. Find out how much money you can save when you consolidate your coverage with Farrell Allman and Farmers Insurance. You can drop by and visit Farrell today at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B, or you can call him at 786-2995. 786-2995. It's Farrell Allman, Farmers Insurance. 4:28 left here in the first quarter action. The score is 4-2 in favor of Pinedale. Both teams just settling into their rhythms. This is Bugus with the ball, bringing it across the timeline. To Herford, back to Bugus. This is Haley, over to Lindy. Cross courts it out to Bugus, trying to find an open spot in that 3-2 zone. It's being run by the Lady Wranglers. So far haven't been able to get it inside, but that one time when Stevens penetrated and got fouled, went to the line, made one of 2. Bugus for 3, and it falls. Haley Bugus for 3 points, and that gives Pinedale the lead. And a turnover. Pinedale trying to get it across the timeline, stolen away by Stevens. Buffaloes attacking again. This is Stevens. Over to Herford, Haley Herford. Over to Stevens, to Lindy Herford. Bugus. Another 3-point attempt. This one off just a little bit. Rebound goes back out to Lindy. She gets it back out to Stevens as the Buffaloes reset their offense. Going to call it knocked out of bounds by number 11, Mahanovic. That will give Buffalo the ball as Georges comes in for the Buffaloes. That will sit Haley Stevens down. 2:54 left in this, the first quarter of action. It is the Buffaloes 5, the Wranglers 4. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Again, working the ball around, trying to find a way inside to Timms. She keeps calling for it, but there's that Wrangler just close enough that the outer players, that's a travel. Travel goes against Haley Herford. That's a turnover. Send the ball back to the Wranglers, but once again, full court pressure being shown by the Buffaloes. Kennard handling the ball. She gets it up to Faith Friend. Faith drives in and has it stolen away. Timms comes up with it. She gets it out to Bugus. Bugus across the timeline, and again the Buffaloes attacking. Hereford trying to drive, almost stolen away by Mahanovic, but Lindy picks up the loose ball. She gets it back to Haley, who gets it over to Bugas. Still trying to get, and this is Georges for three. Kelsey Georges, 3 points. Now 8-4 on the scoreboard in favor of the 4th-ranked Mountain View Buffaloes. Across the timeline, driving in and blocked. They're going to call that against Timms. It'll be Timms at first. Bailey Timms with the block called against her. That sends Friend to the foul line. Her first one is good. That's 3 points for Faith in this, the first quarter. 3 of the 5 for the Wranglers. Legursky coming in for the Wranglers and Rohrer sitting down. Friend, second one no good. Rebound comes out to Stevens. Steven gets it up to Hewitt, Bailey Hewitt in for the Buffaloes. Couple of different calls. Number 14 with the elbow, that's against Hewlett, and that will turn the ball over. Give the Wranglers the ball under their own basket. The full court pressure is on once again. This has caused a few turnovers here in this first quarter. They get it across the timeline. Now they'll set up their offense. Kennard with the ball. Out to the top of the key to Mahanovic. Down to Friend. They're just passing it around the outside of that defense, zone defense for the Buffaloes. And from the foul line, Faith puts it up, it misses, and Lindy Hereford brings down the rebound. Takes it all the way in, then dishes it back out to Stevens, who takes it into the paint. Bounces around and around, and finally they're going to call number 14, Bailey Hewitt. No, they're putting it on number 15. They're putting it on Legursky. So this will maintain Buffalo's ball from 3. That is Haley Stevens with 3 points. 4 points total for her in this, the first quarter. Ball knocked away. Stevens knocks it out of bounds. It will go out to the Wranglers with 7.9 seconds left in the first quarter. You're watching Mountain View Buffalo basketball here on mylocalradio.com. Down underneath the basket, beautiful work passing the ball as Haley Bolter turns and puts the layup in easily, and she will go to the line, try and make this a 3-point play. It's 11-7 in favor of the Buffaloes on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Less than a second left, and Bolter makes it 5. So it is 8-11 in favor of the Buffaloes as we end the first quarter. You're listening to Mountain View Buffaloes basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
Waiting for the second quarter to start, Stotz Equipment helps to sponsor our broadcast here on mylocalradio.com. They're out of Preston, Idaho, and they have a great selection of UDOT lease returns, great tractors with remaining factory warranty, and huge discounts. Contact Stoats Equipment in Preston, Idaho. And they're calling the girls back to the floor, trying to get this second quarter underway here in Mountain View tonight. 11-8 in favor of the Lady Buffaloes. They inbounded at half court. Bring it across the timeline. This is Hereford into the middle. She tries to put it up. It's going to be a one-and situation. Number 1, Kennard, will be called with the foul for the Wranglers. And Lindy drops down the first one. And she misses the second one. Rebound comes out to Rohrer. She gets it to Kennard. Gets it across the timeline. Gets trapped in the corner. And they're going to call, looks like Georges for that foul. That's her first. They get the ball inbounds. Across the timeline. Down into the corner, this is Legursky. Gets it back out. In the corner, his friend, now in the middle. Having trouble penetrating that zone defense again. And now, 2-point attempt, no good. Rebound comes down to Georges. And the Buffaloes coming the other way. Bugus brings it across the timeline. This is Stevens. Turns, drives into the paint, and puts the layup in. 2 points, 6th point of the ball game for Haley Stevens. Full court pressure again, a little trouble. They're able to break it, and stolen away. Lindy Hereford takes it away, able to get it out to Bugus. She gets it across the timeline. After the stolen ball, Lindy was just in the passing lane and able to tip it to herself to steal that away. 3-pointer, Stevens. No good. Timms tips it out to Hereford. Hereford gets the rebounds, goes into the tall timber, misses hers, gets her own rebound. They're going to set it up, and Bugus travels. Turnover. Buffaloes going back to the Wranglers. 6:14 on the clock in the second period. It's 14-8 in favor of the Buffaloes here in Mountain View tonight on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Full court pressure again. And stole it away. That was Stevens who took it away, grabbed the steal, and put in the layup. Off of the full court pressure, 2 more points for the Buffaloes. This time they break the full court press. They try the shot, they miss it, and Timms picks up the rebound for the Buffaloes. Buffaloes on the attack. This is Haley Hereford. Over to Stevens. Back out to Lindy Hereford. Again, driving in to Bugus, who drives in and misses, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Lindy. Lindy drives into the lane, and she is able to drop it in. 2 more points for Lindy Hereford. 18 points for the Buffaloes. The attempt goes up and falls down for Faith Friend, her 5th point in the game. 18-10 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard as Coach Morietti calls a timeout. We'll take 1, 2. Is it a full? It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take 1, 2. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar-S Body Shop has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
And we welcome you back to Mountain View, Wyoming, where the Mountain View Buffaloes are leading the Pinedale Wranglers by a score of 18-10 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 5:02 left in first half action for girls basketball tonight. Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman. They have all the glass you need, from windshields to house glass. You need vinyl doors or Martin garage doors? Stop by Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman, 321 Bradshaw Street. Talk to Brad or Kevin. And again, the Buffaloes will inbound. And Haley tries to get it down low to Lindy. She overthrows it, goes out of bounds. Turnover will go to Pinedale. And again, full court pressure being shown by the Buffaloes. Friend able to dribble through it, get across the timeline. This is Mihanovic. Now a three-point attempt goes up and is good by Kennard. Tacey Kennard with 3 points on the board. A little bit of that full court pressure shown for a second by the Pinedale Wranglers. Then they turn and break it up. Down into the middle to Tim. She goes up and off of the backboard. Tim's for 2. Tim's third point of the game. Full court pressure. They break it, get it across the timeline. Mihanovic at the top of the key. Looking to Bolter. And a little 6-foot jumper goes down, number 11. That is Mihanovic with her first 2 points of the game. And trying to get it across the timeline. It looks like Stevens will be pushed. Number 22, Bolter, called for the foul, her second. That will give the Buffaloes the ball out of bounds. Near side of the court. Bugus with the ball, and it goes down to Georges. Long shot, long rebound. Bugus fighting for it. She knocks it in, picked up by Pinedale, and the 2-point fast break is good. The ball goes down for Legursky. 2 points. Again, full court pressure shown by Pinedale. She picks up the ball, pivots, walks, and Buffalo turns the ball over. The Buffaloes. Full court pressure, causing the Buffaloes to do something they aren't quite used to doing. So they'll have the ball inbounds. Pinedale Wranglers. Mihanovic driving the baseline. Puts it up, it's long. Rebound, the ball no good. And as Georges tries to come down with the ball, she gets an over the back call on Faith Friend. This will be Friend's second foul. And I'm missing a foul somewhere. I only have them with 6, but this is the bonus foul. This is going to put Georges at the line for the Buffaloes. She'll be shooting one and. Kelsey Georges off the glass. Her 4th point of the game. She hit that 3-pointer in the first quarter. 21-17 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Kelsey with another. And the rebound comes out. It is picked up by Hewitt. And the Buffaloes control the ball again. Hereford, Lindy with 2. 5 points. in the second quarter. They stopped the play to ask a question about one of the Buffalo's players. Apparently they were satisfied. So play resumes, full court pressure. They handle it well, get it across the timeline. Mahanovic gets it out to Legursky, gets it down low to Rohrer. They're just going around the perimeter trying to find a hole in that 3-2 defense. Cross courts it. Still not open. Driving in, trying to make something happen. That was Bolter. She misses. The rebound comes down to Hewitt. Brings it across the timeline. Knocked away. It's going to go to the Buffaloes. Several substitutions coming in. It looks like Kennard comes back in for Pinedale, while Haley Hereford and Haley Stevens both back in for the Buffaloes. And it's a traveling call against Stevens, so the basket was called off, no point. Full court pressure being put on the Lady Wranglers as they try and get the ball into their area. They're going to say it's Lindy Hereford knocked it out of bounds, so they'll give it back to Pinedale. Rohrer takes the ball out. She gets it into Mahanovic. This is Kennard. Driving the lane. Collapses on her. They're going to call a jump ball. Haley Hereford collapsed on Kennard as she tried to drive into the lane. She got her hands on the ball. Let's see. The possession arrow is going to give it to... I can't see the possession arrow. It looks like it's Pinedale going to take it out. Get it in, driving the lane. Beautiful shot by Faith Friend. 2 points for Pinedale. (23-19) with 1:13 left here in this quarter. That was Haley Stevens with 2 points as she drives the lane. 2 more points. Now 25-19. The ball stolen away. Stolen away by Haley Stevens as she rolls around on the floor on her back. She's called for traveling. So, again, turnover. We'll give the ball to Pinedale. More substitutions. Georgius comes in. It's Georgius, Bugus, Stevens, Lindy Hereford, and Timms for the Buffaloes. And another jump ball called as Kennard wrapped up, I think it was Hereford. But as it is, it gives the ball to the Buffaloes. Timms to Hereford, driving. Georgius for 3. No good. Long rebound comes out to Pinedale. That is a Friend. And a tie up on the floor. I missed that one. But the ball rolled down. It was picked up by the Buffaloes, so they're on the attack again. 2 of the players ended up on the floor. There were no fouls called, so. 3-pointer. Knock it down for Haley Stevens. And it looks like number 15, Legursky, is going to be fouled. That foul is going to go against Bugus. That's Bugus' first foul. And at the buzzer, Mahanovic puts one up. It is no good. So at the halftime, we have 28 for the Mountain View Buffaloes, 19 for the guests, the the Pinedale Wranglers. And I'm going to add up some numbers as I have them. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com. You know what? I see the cheerleaders taking the court here. Let's leave it right here and watch their routine for just a couple of minutes. I'll turn up the house mic a little bit so that might be able to hear better what they're doing. Mountain View High School cheerleaders at halftime. Okay, that lifted our spirits. We will take a break this time. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar S Body Shop of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View has reliable quality auto parts for all of your automotive needs. They carry welding supplies also. They have vehicle sound systems and accessories, floor mats, and so much more. When you need equipment for your car or your vehicle, think of Bridgerland CarQuest, 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View. Well, we're at halftime here in Mountain View, Wyoming, where the Buffaloes are leading the Lady Wranglers by a score of 28-19 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The way I have it scored, unofficially, I have Haley Stevens with a total of 13 points in the first half. She is leading all scorers. It was Kelsey Georgis with a three-pointer in the first quarter, another point in the second quarter, giving her 4 points in the half. I have Ailey Bugis with 3 points off a three-point shot in the first quarter. Bailey Timms, I have her with 3 points. Lindy Herford, I've marked her down for 5 points, and that brings the total to 28. The Buffaloes scored 11 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter to outscore the Wranglers in both quarters. For the Wranglers, I have their leading scorer as Faith Friend with 7 points. 5 points put up for Haley Bolter, 3 points for Tacey Kennard, and 2 points each for Mahanovich and Legursky. The Wranglers scored 8 points in the first quarter, 11 points in the second quarter. That gives them 19 points. So 28-19 here at halftime on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. That's the way I have things looking at this point unofficially. Bridger Valley Electric is your touch-tone energy cooperative. They help us bring you these Bridger Valley sports here on MyLocalRadio.com. And tonight we have the Pinedale Wranglers here in Mountain View on MyLocalRadio.com, while across the valley at Lyman High School, the Star Valley Braves are in the valley taking on the number 2 ranked Lady Eagles. And that is a game that's going on over at Lyman High School as we speak. Now, they're going to do a switcheroo tomorrow, weather permitting now. We have that winter storm warning coming in at 2 o'clock this morning. We're expecting 7 or 8 inches of snow here in southwestern Wyoming between 2 o'clock this morning and 5 o'clock Sunday morning. So there is a window there. But here's the way things are supposed to happen if the weather will let everybody do what they plan. The Pinedale Wranglers will be headed home tonight, and the Lyman Eagles tomorrow will travel up to Pinedale to play the Wranglers. In the meantime, these Mountain View Buffalo will be traveling to Star Valley tomorrow to take on the Braves up in Star Valley. So they're kind of playing against each other. They've got Star Valley and Lyman tonight. Tomorrow it will be Mountain View and Star Valley. Then they have Lyman. Am I getting this right? It's kind of confusing. But anyway, the teams that are playing each other tonight will be playing the opposing teams tomorrow at different locations, in Pinedale or in Star Valley, as the case may be. So we'll keep an eye on it, let you know how that happens as it shapes up. In the meantime, here we are in Mountain View, where the Lady Buffaloes are leading the Lady Wranglers by a score of 28-19 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It's halftime, and we'll be back in a minute or so, bring you second half action, Mountain View Buffalo basketball.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Scott's Auto Body and Glass can help you with all of your body work on all makes of cars and trucks on Reese Road in Lyman at Scott's Auto Body and Glass. And we're underway with the second half here in Mountain View. It is the Wranglers with the ball. Knocked out of bounds by Lindy Hereford. Ball will stay with the Wranglers. Inbound into Friend, who takes it into the paint and hits the layup to start off a third quarter, second half scoring. Faith Friend with 2 points. Trying to get their rhythm down. This is Stevens at the top of the key. Driving in, gets it down underneath to Bugus, who tries a layup, misses. Friend comes down with the rebound, and the ball's going the other way. Tried to steal it away, Bugus did. Recovered by the Wranglers, and this is Kennard with 2 points for the Wranglers. Full court pressure is on by the Wranglers. But Lindy Hereford gets it across the timeline, gets it back to Haley Hereford. So it's Lindy and Haley, Bugus, Timms, and Stevens, the starting five on the court to start the second half for the Buffaloes. Haley with the ball into Timms. Immediately tripled down, that opened up Haley. She got the ball back, tried to drive it in, misses it. And the ball comes away to Rohrer. And the Wranglers get it across the timeline. 2-point attempt, no good. Rebound goes to Bohanovich. Give and go, going in under the basket. Beautiful. That was Rohrer to Bohanovich, back to Rohrer, and 2 points for Rohrer. That makes Coach Moretti want to call a timeout, as 6 points have been scored early in the third quarter. There's just 5:54 left, just over a minute taken out of this first quarter, and the coach wants to talk to her team. We'd like to thank Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View at 950 North Highway 414. They've been serving the friends and neighbors of Bridger Valley since 1938, and they're supporting Bridger Valley students just like they have all those years in their success for graduation and helping us bring you these broadcasts tonight and all through the season here on mylocalradio.com. If you like watching these, make sure you let our sponsors know, because without them we could not be here, and that would hurt our feelings. No, it is so fun to be able to be a part of high school activities, whether it's just as a sponsor or a broadcaster, or of course the students have a lot of fun. We're glad to be a part of it at mylocalradio.com. We appreciate you watching and listening, and we appreciate our sponsors. Tried to get it into Lindy Hereford. She lost control of it out of bounds. The ball will go back to the Wranglers. They drive it down, pass it through the triple team, get it in and up. That's Bolter with 2 points. 8 points now for Pinedale here in this third quarter. Well, the Buffaloes have yet to score. 28-27, just a 1-point game. And that one drops in. Stevens from about 10 feet out pulls up and drops in 2 points for the Buffaloes to start the scoring in the third quarter for them. Stolen away by Bugus, layup going in, and it's good. Bugus on the steal and the layup. Timms with the rebound for the Buffaloes. She gets it to Bugus across the timeline, pulls back to set up the offense. This is Timms. Beautiful assist. Beautiful assist from Lindy Herford. Timms put in the layup. It's 34-27 now. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 4:24 left here in the third quarter. Bringing it down, the Wranglers lost control. I think that was number 11, Mahanovic, lost control of the ball. It rolls out of bounds, and the Buffaloes will be bringing it back to their side of the court. Stevens for three. Good. Haley Stevens now with 5 points here in the third quarter, and a total of 18 in the game for Stevens. As the Buffaloes bring it down, they attack in the basket. Timms is going to get called for a push. Looked like she had a clean block, but it looks like she caught her with her body in the act of shooting. That'll send Friend to the line for 2 points. 10-point lead for the Buffaloes. Friend misses the first one. Some substitutions coming in. Hewitt comes in and Timms goes out for the Buffaloes. And the second one no good. Rebound comes down to Stevens. Buffaloes trying to set up some offense. Not a lot of movement on their offense. Now they get it over to Herford, runs in for the layup and misses. And the rebound comes down to Bolter, and it's knocked away. I want to say that was Georges that knocked that away. It might have been Bugus, but anyway, the Buffaloes come up with it. Bugus calling out the offense. Lindy Herford down to Stevens. Back to Bugus. Bugus drives the lane, misses it. Hewitt comes down with the rebound. Put back, no good. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Lindy. Lindy drives in, and she'll draw the foul. This is going to be against Bolter, I think. Yep. Haley Bolter with the foul. That is her third. The ball was on the ground, so it's an inbound play. It's a non-shooting foul. Hewitt. This is Haley Herford to Bugus to Stevens. Haley. Coach Moretti is holding up her hand, calling the plays. Now they work it into Timms down low. It's going to be grabbed by Legursky. This is going to tie it up. Possession arrow will give it to the Buffaloes. 10-point lead, 37-27 in favor of the Buffaloes. We have 2:02 left in the third quarter. Buffalo basketball action here on MyLocalRadio.com. Into Hewitt. She goes up and will be fouled. Let's see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Bolter. This will be Bolter's fourth foul. In the act of shooting, this will put Bailey Hewitt to the line. She'll be shooting two. 4 fouls on one of the starters, Bolter. Hewitt misses the first of 2. Whole bunch of substitutions come in for Pinedale. It looks like Faith Friend came back in, Rohrer back in. No good on the shot. Long rebound, chased down, finally ends up in the hands of the Wranglers. They get it across their timeline. Kick it back out. This is Kennard with the ball. Over to Mahanovic. Down in the corner to Rohrer. Into the middle, down low. Almost lost by Kennard. She gets it back out to Rohrer. Rohrer misses it. Stevens comes down with the rebound, gets the ball down the court and stolen away by Kennard. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bugus. They're going to call her knocking that ball out of bounds. So the out of bounds play will come from the, looks like Pinedale wants a timeout, a full timeout. So as we look at the scoreboard, 37-27 in favor of the Buffaloes. You're listening to Buffalo basketball action right here on mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Covelo Auto and Farm Service in Mountain View on Reese Road. They have your Napa parts, your trusted source for automotive parts, and of course that Napa know-how for your car, truck, and SUV. Covelo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View. Pinedale out on the court, waiting for the Buffaloes to join them. Buffaloes have a 10-point lead with 1:20 left in third quarter action. Buffaloes will inbound the ball from the half-court line. Comes into Mahanovic. Over to Rohrer. Rohrer driving into the paint, tries 2 points, and it falls. 2 points. Full court pressure. Looks like the Buffaloes able to break it. Have the floor spread. Timms gets the ball down low, gets double teamed, and it falls. 2 points for Timms. Her fourth of this, the third quarter, and she'll go to the line for to try and put one more on the board. This could be a 3-point play. The ball fell. Points counted, 39-32 in favor of the Buffaloes. Bailey Timms at the line. No good. Rebound comes down to Friend. She gets it over to Mahanovic. Almost stolen away by Bugus. Then it is stolen away. This is Lindy Hereford going in for the layup. And she gets bumped from behind, pushed out of bounds by Mahanovic. That will send her to the line for two. Mahanovic's first foul. Lindy Hereford, 5 points in the game. Misses the first of two. And the second one rolls around and falls through for another point. Whistle blows, the substitution comes in. It's going to be Rohrer back in. She'll do the inbounding duties for the Wranglers. Friend to Rohrer. Full court pressure still by the Buffaloes. Bugus gets a hand on it, knocks it away, but Rohrer picks it back up. Here's Friend. Passing it across to Rohrer. Rohrer goes in and puts in the layup. 2 points for Megan Rohrer for Pinedale. Coming back the other way, Lindy Hereford gets it inbound, takes it all the way off the glass. No good. Timms with the rebound. And on the putback, Bailey Timms will be fouled. They're going to call this on Megan Rohrer, saying she has 2 fouls. Timms first is good. 5 points here in this third quarter for Bailey Timms, 8 in the game. No good on the second one. Mahanovic comes down with the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds Pinedale will maintain their possession. Coaches have a question for the refs. We go to the scorer's table. It's 41-34 in favor of the Buffaloes on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 7.9 left in the third quarter. Inbounds goes to Mahanovic. She takes it right into the paint, up off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound as the buzzer rings to end the third quarter. As we look at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's 41 for Mountain View, 34 for Pinedale. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full-service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
Back at Mountain View, you see the cheerleading squad over in front of the student section as we're waiting for fourth quarter action to start. Part of our broadcast brought to you by First Bank in Mountain View. Online banking, you can go to firstbank-online.com. That's the number one, ST, firstbank-online.com. Find out how simple banking can be. First Bank. Teams taking the court. Pinedale inbounds the ball, and we're underway in the final quarter of this matchup. Two-pointer taken by Legursky is put down for the first 2 points for Pinedale here in this fourth quarter. Three points, no good. Lindy gets the rebound. She puts it back underneath the basket, misses the putback. Rebound comes down to Bolter. And Kennard brings it across the timeline for the Wranglers. Stolen away by Haley Herford. And as she goes in for the layup, she misses the layup, but Kennard comes from behind and hits her on the arm. This will send Haley to the line. She'll be shooting two. In the act of shooting, first one no good. Second one is good. That is Haley. Wranglers on the attack. Down low, nice pass, nice inlet pass. And that is Megan Rohrer with 2 points. Good inlet pass there to get Megan that ball right underneath the basket. 42-36 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 6:34 left in this matchup. Into the paint, it's Stevens. Rolls it off of her fingers and 2 points drop. 30-second timeout called by Coach Moretti. So we'll keep it here and let you know that Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville, Wyoming has complete frame repair work. When you get in that collision that twisted up so bad, well, they've got laser measuring that can actually get your car, your vehicle back into factory specs. Pull it all back like it's supposed to. And while your car's in the shop, they have rental cars available for you to use. And with the snow coming down outside, you might think of their towing service. If you need that, give them a call. Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville at 307-877-3860. That's 877-3860 for Diamondville Collision Center. They're sending the Wranglers back to inbounds. Get play back into action again here in Mountain View, Wyoming. Mountain View Buffalo basketball. First game of the doubleheader. The boys are coming up right after this here on My Local Radio. Knocked away by Haley Herford. She comes away with it, picks it up in the corner, double teamed, and they're going to call a foul on Kennard. The Pinedale fans wanted it to be a jump ball. That's not the way the ref saw it, and he was standing 2 feet away from the action. This will bring Kennard out. She has 3 fouls unofficially on my stat sheet. And Haley misses. All that for naught. 44-36 now on mylocalradio.com scoreboard. The Mountain View leading the game so far. They've led in every quarter. They've outscored the Pinedale Lady Wranglers in every quarter. And now they're giving them some fits as they steal away the ball. I think this is going to be a foul called on Stevens. Haley Stevens, this should be her first foul. It is. Another 30-second timeout. This one is being called by Pinedale. They want to talk some things over, and we'd like to thank Achieve Sports Medicine for their sponsorship. Randy Christofferson, your physical therapist. No excuses, just results. So when you need physical therapy, think of Achieve Sports Medicine. They're easy to find right on Main Street in Lyman. Call them at 747-4627. 747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine. 5:50 left in this game. 44-36, an 8-point lead for the Mountain View Buffaloes. They're breaking the huddle now. Coming out to play will be Pinedale ball. Inbounds from the far sideline. And tried to go across court. Faith Friend was looking in towards the basket. The ball was coming at her, and she missed the pass. It went out of bounds, and the ball turns over to Mountain View. So Bugis brings it across the timeline. Stevens down to Bugis in the corner. Inside to Timms. She works the paint, kicks it out to Stevens. This is a 3-point attempt. Off the board and rebound down to Friend. Going to say it was knocked out of bounds from behind by one of the Buffaloes. Wranglers will retain possession. Shot no good. Stevens with the rebound for the Buffaloes. Timms out high, gets it back to Bugis, setting the pick. Haley Herford gets it to Lindy Herford, who drives into the paint. Cross court to Timms, beautiful assist, and a layup. Bailey Timms, 2 points, 46-36. The 10-point lead belongs to the Buffaloes here in fourth quarter action. Stolen away in a cross court. Bugis, Allie Bugis gets into the passing lane and able to jump up and pull that ball in. Brings it across the time court, and the Buffaloes will set up their offense. Herford underneath on the assist from Timms. No good, but she will go to the line as they're calling Kennard with her 4th foul. Tacey Kennard, foul number 4. Haley Bolter also in foul trouble. She has 4 fouls for the Wranglers. Haley Hereford, first one no good. Thames comes out, and Hewitt comes in for the Buffaloes. Bailey Hewitt. And Haley's second, no good. The ball comes down to Mahanovic. She'll work it around, get it across the timeline, off to the side. Little 10-footer, no good. The rebound's going to be wrapped up. They're going to say a jump ball. The possession arrow will give it to the Buffaloes. Full court pressure being put on by the Wranglers. Bugas against Mahanovic there. Bugas gets it across the timeline. Hands it to Georgis. Back to Bugas. Wranglers have ramped up their defense here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. This is Stevens. No good. It's a 3-point attempt. Back to Stevens. She drives into the paint, gets it underneath to Hewitt. Hewitt puts it up. No good, and the rebound comes down to Friend. Friend is on the run. Fast break. Triple teamed, knocked away from behind. But this will stay with the Wranglers. 3:15 left in this contest. 10-point lead for the Buffaloes. The inbounds pass in under the basket. Kick it back out to the top. Stolen away by Bugas. Bugas on the fast break. And she drops in 2 points for the Buffaloes. Allie Bugas. Down low, this is Rohrer. Turn around and put it down. 2 points for Rohrer. 4 points in this, the fourth quarter, for Megan. Into Hewitt. She dribbles. It gets pushed away by number 22, Bolter. Now it's all over the floor. They're fighting for it. Georges comes up with it. And we have an injury on the floor. This is Stevens. Don't know if she's holding her shoulder or... Looks like she got hit in the jaw. Checking to see if she has some loose teeth. She seems to be okay. She's still on the bench. She didn't go into the locker room. 2:26 left in this matchup. It's Buffaloes ball. 10-point lead for the Mountain View Buffaloes. 48-38 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Hereford to Hereford. This is Haley Hereford, and she is going to be fouled. I think they're going to hit number 13. Yes. Megan Rohrer with the foul. And double bonus. This will be a 2-shot foul. The 10th foul on the Wranglers here in this second half. This will put Haley to the line for 2. First one up. No good. Reese Auto Service, they can fix anything with an engine. They're located in Lyman at 431 Highway 413. Stop on in and have them look at your problem, no matter what it is. If it has an engine, Reese Auto Service can fix it. Second one no good, but we have a Buffalo rebound. Stays on the Buffalo side of the court. This is Allie Bugas. Looking for an opening. She gets it to Lindy, over to Georgis. On the line, no good. Rebound comes down to Mahanovic. Fast breaking it down into the paint. That must have just hit the net. It was slapped away. They're going to give a foul to number 11. This will go against Haley. Haley Hereford puts Kennard at the line, and she's able to... No, this is not Kennard, excuse me. This is Mahanovich. I saw one of the two number ones on the back of her jersey, and I thought it was Kennard. Here's Lindy Hereford. Breaks the double team, gets it across the line, goes to the paint, tries to get it across, and is blocked by Rohrer. Megan Rohrer's fourth foul. Again, in the double bonus, this will put Lindy at the foul line for 2. A minute 43 left in this game. It's an 8-point lead for the Mountain View Buffaloes, 48-40 over the Pinedale Wranglers. They have a full timeout going on. We are going to take one too. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Just a minute 43 left in this game. This is the first game of a doubleheader for you tonight here in Mountain View, Wyoming. Mountain View High School. The boys are up next. They have Lindy Hereford at the foul line. She'll be shooting 2 as the Wranglers are in double bonus. Buffalo's up by 8 with just a minute 43 left in the ball game. One more for Lindy. Now has 7 in the contest. Unofficially off my stats. And the second one is no good. Rebound comes down to Mahanovich. She'll push it up the floor. From the top of the key, she drains 2. Megan Mahanovich. Georgis with the ball. She cross-courts it to Stevens. Back out to Bugus. Now this is Hereford, Lindy Hereford. Hands it off to Stevens. They're just running clock now. Minute 3 left in the game. Stevens with the ball. Had a shot at driving into the basket, but she pulled it up. Put it back out. Bugus drives in and kicks it back out to Stevens. They are going to call Megan Rohrer with the foul. This will be Megan's 5th. So with 42.5 seconds left in this contest, Megan Rohrer fouls out and puts Haley Stevens at the line for 2, double bonus. 7-point lead for the Buffaloes. And the first one is good. Haley Stevens unofficially leading all scorers in the game. Just added another to her total. Second one no good. The rebound comes down to Bolter. And a miss call turns it back over to the Buffaloes. Miscommunication. The pass was going out to the wing to one of the guards. And they mixed up as to who the ball was actually meant to be. This is Bailey Timms picking up the foul from Haley Bolter. This is Haley's 5th foul. So Haley sits down. Haley Bolter and Megan Rohrer both fouled out for Pinedale. And Bailey Timms is stepping to the line for two. 8-point lead for the Buffaloes with 37.7 seconds left. Now a 9-point lead. And Tim's second one falls. 4 points in this fourth quarter for Bailey Timms. Little 15-footer falls in for Legursky. And the Buffaloes push it into the forecourt quickly. It's almost stolen away. It is knocked out of bounds by the Buffaloes, so the turnover goes to the Wranglers. Trying to get it in close under the basket. They're saying that it's going to go off of Stevens' hands and go out of bounds, so the Wranglers will have it again. Inbounds, this time in their own side of the court. Quick turnaround by Mahanovic, no good, is saved from going out of bounds, but the ball is still running around. Georgis now picked up, knocked away by Georgis. She gets it back to Bugas. Bugas says, okay, let's calm down. And that is the game, 52-44 in favor of the Mountain View Buffaloes. In this, the first game of our doubleheader tonight here on mylocalradio.com. So I'm going to take a break, and we are going to, I'm going to add up some of my stats here. We'll come back and talk stats. We'll talk a little bit about what is going on, if the weather permits, coming up tomorrow for not only these two teams, but the two teams that are playing across the valley at Lyman High School. That would be, of course, Lyman High School and the Star Valley Braves, because Mountain View will play the Braves tomorrow while Lyman will be playing Pinedale, like I said, if the weather permits. So we'll talk about all that and how the scoring ended up here in this first game of our doubleheader tonight right here on mylocalradio.com. We'll be back. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It's the 2018 Mega Sale going on now at Auto Farm, Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 Mega Sale. at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Well, the first of our doubleheader is in the books today, as they say. And as we look back at how the scoring went down, Haley Stevens for the Mountain View Buffaloes had a fantastic game. She was able to put down 21 points unofficially on my stat board, leading all scorers in the game. Bailey Timms came in second. She had a total of 12, with 9 of those points coming in the second half for Bailey. Two scorers at 7, Allie Bugus and Lindy Herford, each had 7 points in this contest. 4 points went to Kelsey Georges, and it looks like Haley Herford with 1 point, adding up to 52 points, and the victory for the number 4 ranked Mountain View Buffaloes. Looking at the Wranglers side of the ball, their leading scorer was Faith Friend. She ended up with 9 points in the game, followed by Megan Rohrer, who had 8. Two players, Haley Bolter and Megan Mahanovich, each put up 7 points. 6 points on the board for Lagursky and 5 points for Tacey Kennard. Adds up to 44 points. So as it all wrapped up and ended, it was 52-44 in the girls' game, the first half of our doubleheader tonight here in Mountain View, Wyoming. We would like to thank Farrell Allman of Farmers Insurance in Lyman. You do more than just hope for the right insurance. Call Farrell Allman today. Farrell will work with you to make sure that you have the right coverage for you and your family. Farrell Allman, Farmers Insurance at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B. You can call 786-2995, 786-2995. Well, you can see the boys are warming up. They're getting ready to go. It is the Mountain View Buffaloes against the Pinedale Wranglers coming up as the second half of our doubleheader here in Mountain View this evening. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the 2018 Mega Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 Mega Sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Mountain View High School Gymnasium, Mountain View, Wyoming. The boys are warming up to take their court turn on the floor here in Mountain View as the Buffaloes will host the Pinedale Wranglers tonight. And we are happy to be here bringing you the coverage here on mylocalradio.com. Well, as we look around the state, the very first conference game can be a big matchup in many ways. And in the 4A classification, it is just that way this weekend when number 3 Green River went to number 4 Evanston last night. The Red Devils won by a score of 57-40 a big win over two closely matched teams. It was Evanston 57, Green River 41 last night, so it could upset the apple cart as far as the rankings go in the coming week in the 4A rankings. As we look elsewhere, meanwhile, number 1 Cheyenne Eagles, they have things to deal with. They face unranked Cheyenne Central and unranked Thunder Basin this weekend. Thunderbirds can't look back because the next game versus number 2 Sheridan and number 5 Campbell County have their own games at home against unranked Laramie and unranked Cheyenne South. In the 3A classifications where we're playing tonight, Mountain View against Pinedale, 3A class. Buffalo remains number 1. They will be visiting number 4 Outlaws in Rollins. That will happen tomorrow. Riverton will move up to number 2. They are going to play number 3 Cody. That will happen also on Saturday. And the Wolverines, well, they might be 7-4 on the season so far, but all of their losses are against 4A opponents. Newcastle continues to occupy the number 5 ranking in 3A boys basketball across the state. So that's how things are shaping up in action for 3A. Want to look at the 2A? I know a lot of us have friends and neighbors who play in 2A. The ranked 2A teams could be ripe for the picking. You know, number 1 Lusk should get some good tests this week against unranked Southeast and unranked Pines Bluffs. A lot of rivalry there. Number 2 is Grable in the 2A rankings. They'll get some challenges at home against number 5 Lovell and number 3 Rocky Mountain. That is a team that they beat a couple of weeks ago in non-conference play. The Lady Grizzlies lost last week versus Bighorn, but they neutralized things by winning at Wyoming Indian, who is now down to number 4 this week. So that's what's going on in 2A rankings. Earlier today in this high school, we had contests going on between the junior varsities. The girls from Mountain View ended up defeating the Wranglers 28-13, while the boys JV put up 22 points to Pinedale's 17. And earlier in this doubleheader, just a few minutes ago, you watched the girls defeat Pinedale 52-44. So we're a couple of minutes away from the tip-off of this one. We'll be back with more. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
You always wanted to take your favorite indie and local concerts and stream them to the comfort of your own headphones. Find your favorite local and indie band live on the only station dedicated to playing your songs from your favorite local and indie bands. Listen in on indie at mylocalradio.com and find your next favorite song. Warning, My Local Radio is solely responsible for you enjoying your favorite music on mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full-service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
Well, just a few seconds away from introducing the starting lineups here in Mountain View tonight, as the Wranglers are going to come in to do business against the Mountain View Buffaloes in basketball action. Tomorrow, we're going to take our cameras up to Pinedale, where the Lyman Eagles and the Lady Eagles will be playing Pinedale up there. That is a game that will start at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Now, the big winter storm coming into southwestern Wyoming is scheduled to dump about 8 inches on us over the next 24 hours or so. And we'll see how that affects, if at all, the games that are scheduled to take place in this side of the state. But barring bad weather, we're going to be in Pinedale bringing you that Lyman-Pinedale matchup tomorrow afternoon, while the Buffaloes will travel up to Star Valley to take on the Braves. Let's get our starting lineups.
First starting lineup for the visiting Wranglers of Pinedale, 5'10" junior number 12, Blake Illoway. 5'10" junior number 15, Tegan Pennock. A 6'3" junior number 22, Danny Gosar. A 5'7" senior number 14, Raven Gallardo. A 6'5" senior number 31, Isaac Loftus. Wranglers are coached by Pierce, Keaton Cross, Dylan Reese, and head coach Eric Oram. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and put your hands together for the starting lineup for your hometown Mountain View Buffalo. Yes, please stand and put your hands together for these hometown Mountain View Buffalo. 5'10" sophomore number 2, Walk. A 6'3" sophomore number 10, Brigham. A 5'10" junior number 23, Colby Rose. A 5'11" senior number 5, Jason. And a 6'1" senior number 20, Brandon
There you have it. Starting lineups for the Buffaloes: Walk, Stoddard, Blumel, Vitt, and Reese. For the Wranglers, it is Illoway, Giardo, Pennock, Gosar, and Loftus. And we're underway here in Mountain View. I was able to see this Pinedale team up in Green River at the Flaming Gorge Classic, and they have some amazing defense. It will be a good challenge for Mountain View tonight. Going to call a travel. That will turn it over. Raven Gallardo. Full court pressure. This is what they showed up in Flaming Gorge Classic. Some vicious defense. Some beautiful passing. And that is Stoddard with the first 2 points. Great passing from the Buffaloes. It's what they need to break the defense that they'll be facing tonight in Pinedale Wranglers. Going to call it out of bounds, and the turnover will go to the Buffaloes. Vitt brings it across the timeline. Walk from the wing for 3, no good. Long rebound comes out. This is Reese with the rebound. He'll kick it back to Stoddard. Stoddard trying to get, well, he picked up the dribble. Now it's off to Blumel. Blumel drives the basket, and 2 points. Brigham Blumel. Layup off the fingers of Illoway. 2 points, goes up on the Wranglers side of the board. Full court pressure. Not as intense as what I've seen, like I said, up at the Flaming Gorge Classic, but still slowing the ball down. Walk hands off to Reese. Reese gets it down low to Vitt. He drives in, kicks it back out to Reese. Walk with the screen. Vitt gets it down into Blumel. Blumel backs in, and 2 more points for Brigham. Going to call number 14. That is Gallardo with his first foul. Offensive foul, giving the ball back to the Buffaloes. 6-2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 5:27 left in first quarter action here in Mountain View. Mountain View on the attack, up by 4. This is Walk for 3. Braden Walk knocks down 3. Gallardo getting instructions from his coach as he brings the ball up across the timeline. Gallardo on the wing, 3 points up. And a push. They'll call Walk for the push. That will mean the 3-point didn't go down, but Gallardo will go to the foul line for 3. He'll have a chance at 3 shots here. 5:02 left in the first quarter. It is Buffaloes 9, the Wranglers 2. First one is good for Gallardo. Fires it, and the second one good. Raven Gallardo. Number 4, Tyler Van Etten comes in. Tegan Pennock sits down, and Gallardo's third shot is good. To the line for 3 and knocks down all 3 of them. Reese driving in, kicks it out. This is Walk for 3, in and out. Long rebound comes out to Vitt. Drives into the paint, called with the offensive charge. Braden Vitt turns the ball over, picks up his first foul. 4-point lead for the Buffaloes. 4:41 left in the first quarter action on mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Gallardo bringing the ball down for the Wranglers. This is Gosar working from the corner. Kicks it underneath to Loftus, and out there 3 for Gallegos. Stoddard with the rebound. They're going to call number 12. That would be Illaway with a block. Non-shooting foul. Vitt to Stoddard to Blumel. Blumel lays it in, 2 points. That is 6 points for Brigham in this first quarter. Long shot off the rim, no good. Brigham brings it down, hands it off to Madsen. Madsen gets it across the timeline. Defense gets set up, so they'll start working their offense. Buffalo's on the attack. In the white uniforms with purple stripes and purple numbers. The 3-point attempt goes up. No good. Madsen brought down by Loftus. Down court, this is Illaway driving in. He kicks it out on the wing. That is Tyler Van Etten with 2 points for the Wranglers. 11-7 now on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. 3-point attempt, drops. Walk with 3 more. 2 3-pointers here in the first quarter. Two points up and down. That is Gosar. Danny Gosar, 2 points for Pinedale. Vitt driving into the basket, trying to pass it off to Blumel, but is fouled. This foul will be on the ground. So it's out of bounds. It will be, who did they call that against? 31, that would be against Loftus. And the ball will go back to the Buffaloes. 3-point attempt down, the third one. Braden Walk, 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. 17-9 on the scoreboard, the Buffaloes leading. Blumel with the rebound after the missed shot by Gallegos. Stoddard brings the ball across the timeline. Drives in, tries to get the ball into the paint. It's taken away. This is Van Etten. Coast to coast, no good. Rebound comes down to Illaway. And a 3-point attempt now for rebound to Loftus. No good. Loftus is fouled as he is taking the ball up. They're going to call Stoddard with a foul. Put Loftus at the line for one and the first one is good. Second one is good. 2 points for Isaac Loftus. This is Walk over to Stoddard. 3 points, way downtown. Braden Walk on fire. And a 3-point, no good. That was an attempt by Gosar. Rebound to Stoddard. Walk has 4 3-pointers here in this first quarter. Minute 15 left. 20-11. Buffaloes are up on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Here's Reese driving the lane, loses control, taken away by Gosar. Gets it up ahead to Illaway, and it is blocked. And quick turn of events there. The Buffaloes blocked it. They took it down to their end of the court very quickly, and as Stoddard drove in, he was called for a travel, turned the ball back over. So here are the Wranglers on the attack with 51 seconds left in this, the first quarter of action. 9-point lead for the Buffaloes. Three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound goes down to Walk. Kicks it out to Reese. Reese drives in, kicks it back to Walk. This is Walk to Stoddard. To Madsen. Back to Stoddard. Fakes one, kicks it out to Reese for three. And it goes down. Kobe Reese. What is that? 5, 6 3-pointers for the Buffaloes in this, the first quarter. A three-point attempt, good. Falls down for Blake Illaway as the buzzer rings to end the first quarter of action. So as we look at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's the Buffaloes 23, the Pinedale Wranglers 14, and we'll be back with second quarter action right here. Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Stoats Equipment out of Preston, Idaho. You can save 12% on all of your filters during the Stoats Equipment annual filter sale. You go through a lot of filters on your farm, your ranch, in your trucking operation, your business. Well, take an inventory of all the filters you're going to need in the coming year and order now. You can pre-order on this upcoming filter sale that's coming in February and March from Stoats Equipment. They're in Preston, Idaho at 451 West, 800 North. Stoats Equipment. Tell them you heard about it right here on MyLocalRadio.com as you were watching Mountain View play Pinedale to start off the second quarter. See if they keep the three-point action going. That was Walk. I think that's the first three-pointer he's missed tonight. And knocked out of bounds. That was Vitt. Knocking it out of bounds. The ball will go to Pinedale. Loftus out high. Gets it into the corner to Pennick. A foul away from the ball. They're going to call it against Illaway. That will give the Buffaloes the ball back. Second foul on Illaway. Fourth team foul. Buffaloes have 3 team fouls. Playing catch around the top. Stoddard drives into the paint, kicks out to Vitt. Vitt drives, kicks out to Walk. Walk back. This is Reese for three. Long, and the rebound comes down to Gosar. And Wranglers are on the run. Inside to Loftus for two. Isaac Loftus. Stoddard out to Vick, three-point attempt. No good, rebound comes down to Madsen, back to Walk, steps back, fires a three, and 3 more to Braden Walk. He is 5 of 6 tonight in three-point range. Braden Walk, 10-point lead for the Buffaloes early in the second period. No good, 2-point attempt. Loftus fighting for the rebound. They're going to say Reese knocked it out of bounds. It will be Wrangler ball underneath their own basket. Some substitutions. Madsen comes in. So who do we have? We have Madsen, we have Stoddard, we have Blumel, Vitt, and Walk on the floor for the Buffaloes. Going to call number 4. Looks like Madsen with his first foul. Pushing. It's a non-shooting foul, ball out of bounds, but it is the 4th team foul for the Buffaloes. Ball out of bounds. Tried to get it under the basket. Van Etten couldn't handle the pass. Kind of an errant pass anyway. But out of bounds, ball over to the Buffaloes. Walk for 3. He was way out beyond the three-point line. Now 5 of 7. Into the paint. Nice little inlet pass back out to Vitt at the top of the key. Over to Walk. Another 3. And this one falls. A three-point attempt from Van Etten misses. Long rebound goes out to Illaway. Gets it to Van Etten. Gallardo. Three-point attempt. Illaway misses the three-point, and Madsen comes down with the rebound for the Buffaloes. Here's Vitt, dribbling the ball top of the key. Madsen in the wing. Madsen drives the baseline, tries to kick it back out, but it's knocked out of bounds by Tyler Van Etten. That will go to the Buffalo. Oh, they're calling that? Oh, man. My eyes saw that differently. Wranglers take over the ball. Hansen trying to get it all the way across the court to Illaway, and throws it out of bounds. So now it'll go over to the Buffaloes. Stoddard into Vitt. Vitt will bring it across the timeline. Gallardo out there to start challenging him, and he slams into him. 14, Gallardo charged with his second foul. 5th team foul, non-shooting foul. And we have a 30-second timeout being called by Coach Reese for Mountain View. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has Mountain View 29, Pinedale 16. 4:08 left here in this first half of play. Bradshaw Home and Glass, they can help you with all of your roofing needs. They have roofing shingle, ABC metal roofing. You need a new roof, you can get your supplies at Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman, 321 Bradshaw Street. Talk to Kevin or Brad. They can help you out. So Braden Walk, hot hand tonight. 8 attempts, 5-6 made. He obviously is the leading scorer of what's going on here in Mountain View High School tonight. Vitt driving in, kicks it out to Walk. He drives into the paint, partially blocked and taken away by Gosar. He drives it down quickly into Loftus. Loftus picks up 2 points. That's 6 points for Isaac Loftus on the contest tonight. 3:44 left in this half. Reese drives the baseline, loses the handle on it, and they're going to call him for a travel. That will be a turnover. Reese comes out, Madsen comes in for the Buffaloes as the Wranglers inbound it, and Gallardo brings it across the timeline. Gillaway, he thought about it, then he did, and he missed it. Out to, well, now it's back to Stoddard as they whip it around the outside. Trying to get the ball in to Walk as he drove the baseline. It didn't work. Out of bounds, turnover. Pinedale takes over the ball. Gallardo brings the ball down. 29-18, 2:43 left in the first half. It's an 11-point lead for the Mountain View Buffaloes. Fancy move into the lane by Gosar, and they're going to say that he was hit on the arm. I think they're going to call this on Vitt. They do. Vitt's second foul, non-shooting foul. Gosar from three. Danny Gosar, 3 points. Stoddard passing it into Madsen. Madsen goes up for the basket and is hit from behind. This will be a shooting foul, as they give the Gosar the foul. That's Gosar's first foul. Madsen at the line, be shooting 2. First one no good. Tyler Van Etten comes in for the Wranglers. Here's the second one. And Kyle hits the second one. His first point of the game. Gosar for 3, way downtown, off of the glass. And 3 more points for Gosar. He's now hit 2 3-pointers in a row. Stolen by Gallardo. Fast break, stolen back by Madsen to Walk, and they're going to tie it up. No, he's calling a foul. There's going to be a reach-in foul, and foul number 7, so it will be a one-and bonus. They're putting this up for Colton Hansen for Pinedale, charging him with the foul to reach in on Braden Walk. Braden Walk goes to the line. As I said, a bonus, one and. He hits the first one. 31-24 in favor of the Buffaloes. 1:31 left in first half play. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Second one is good. I have 20 points for Braden Walk unofficially this first half. I don't know, maybe I missed one of his 3-pointers and he has more than that. Gosar from 3. Down in the corner and nothing but net. Danny Gosar, another 3. That's the 3rd consecutive 3-pointer for Gosar. All coming in this second quarter. Walk, another 3-point attempt. Loftus with the rebound. They're going to call a foul against Stoddard, I think this is. Stoddard's second foul. non-shooting foul, but the next foul on Buffaloes will be a shooting foul. Now under a minute left here in the second. Van Etten drives in, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Madsen. Madsen running, puts it ahead to Reese. Reese drops it in. 2 points, Colby Reese. Beautiful fast break, excellent assist. And they're calling an offensive foul. Gosar goes down and bumps off of Stoddard, jumps out beyond the three-point line and gets called. This is his second foul. Offensive foul will turn the ball over. No, that should have sent him to the line. They're in the bonus. Madsen to Reese. Reese for three. Off the front of the rim. Madsen with the rebound. Walk. To Reese. And Gallardo into the passing lane, gets a hand on it, flies out of bounds. Buffaloes will have it out of bounds. 5.9 seconds left in the half. 34-27 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Both teams substituting. Looks like Illaway now back in, as is Pennick. That's for the Wranglers. 4 seconds. Stoddard. Oh, up and in. Beautiful little stutter move as he drives the paint and drops down 2 more for Jason Stoddard. And that's the way the half ends here in Mountain View. With 36 for the Buffaloes, 27 on the scoreboard for the Wranglers. That is the end of the first half, 36-27. And we're going to stay with it and watch the cheerleaders. Mountain View High School cheerleaders at halftime here in Mountain View tonight. Mountain View High School, you're listening to Mountain View Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar S Body Shop of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Here we are at Mountain View High School. It's halftime, and Mountain View is leading the Pinedale Wranglers by a score of 36-27 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard at halftime. And as we look at the scores, it was really a game of three-pointers. It was amazing to watch Braden Walk as he knocked down 6 of 8. And, you know, I think he attempted a couple of more that I missed. But anyway, he's definitely shooting a high percentage, and he is the high scorer for all players in the ball game. He has 20 points in favor of the Buffaloes. As we look down, Brigham Blue Mel put up 6 points of his own. They all came in the first quarter. 5 points accredited to Colby Reese, 4 points to Jason Stoddard, and Kyle Madsen has 1 point, came from the foul line. That adds up to the 36 points that are on the board for the Buffaloes. On the Wranglers side, it was the 3 3-pointers from Gosar, Danny Gosar, in the second quarter that even kept them in the game, because Danny ended up with 9 points in that second quarter, while Loftus put in 4 of his own from down low in the post, and that's really what kept him in the game. As close as it is, it's still a 9-point lead in favor of the Buffaloes, but Gosar had those 3 3-pointers in the second quarter that kept them going. So he is the leading scorer for the Wranglers, followed by Loftus, who has 6 points, 5 points credited to Illoway. Van Etten has 2, and Gallardo has 3. And I saw Gallardo up in Green River at the Flaming Gorge Classic. He was raining in those 3-pointers, kind of like Braden Walk has been doing today here in Mountain View. He can definitely shoot the 3-pointers, so if he gets on fire, the Buffaloes need to watch for that. Hopefully he won't be able to catch on fire like he's been able to in other games. Also, another thing about Gallardo, when he was playing at the Flaming Gorge Classic, he was incredibly defensive minded. He gave full court pressure to every person that had that ball. Even if he was the only one given full court pressure, he was just all over the ball handlers like glue. It was I haven't seen that out of him tonight. Maybe that's why there's a 9-point lead in favor of the Buffaloes, or maybe it's just that Braden Walk is shooting the lights out of the basket from way downtown. One of those 3-pointers he made was 4 feet behind the 3-point arc. So we'll see what the second half has in store for us. So far tonight, it's been all Buffaloes, both in junior varsity and varsity. The girls junior varsity won. The boys junior varsity won their game. And the girls, the first game of this doubleheader, they were victorious over Pinedale as well. So see if they can make it a clean sweep, and the second half will tell here in Mountain View. Bridgerland CarQuest at 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View. They offer reliable quality parts, welding supplies, have all kinds of accessories for your car, and so much more. If you need something for your car, contact Scott Sidwell at Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View at 789-2400. That's 789-2400. Also a big thanks going to Bridger Valley Electric. Yes, in Mountain View, Wyoming. They are your touch-tone energy cooperative. Bridger Valley Electric helping us with these broadcasts here on mylocalradio.com. You hear the crowd cheering as their Mountain View Buffaloes come back to the court. It's just a minute and a half away from second half action. It's Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Coming up on the second half here in Mountain View High School, Mountain View, Wyoming, as the Pinedale Wranglers and the Mountain View Buffaloes are doing battle on our hardwood tonight. And a good contest it's been. Lots of exciting three-point action from the boys on both sides of the court, as the scoring showed. Now the buzzer is calling the teams back to the floor. They're getting last-minute instruction from their coaches and getting ready to get second half underway. As I recall, well, I don't know. It's up to the possession arrow. Looks like Pinedale will be inbounding the ball. Coach Reese telling some instructions to his team, put some pressure on. And it's a 5-second call. The pressure worked. 5-second call turns the ball over. Pinedale not able to get it in the 5-second allotment. So as it works out, the Buffaloes will have first possession of the second half. There's Gallardo with some of that high pressure defense that I was talking about. This is Stoddard with a turnaround. No good. Stoddard with his own rebound. No good. Stoddard with the putback is finally good. That's a way to stack up some stats. Take 3 shots, get 3 rebounds, and finally put the ball in. 38-27. On the attack, in the act of shooting, they're going to say number 20. That's Vitt. Called for the foul. If it is, that is his third foul. And Gosar was in the act of shooting, driving the baseline. So they're going to send him to the line for 2. Early in the second half, third quarter. Foul shot, no good. Rebound goes down to Blumel, and the Buffaloes get it down the court. It's going to be tried to steal it away. Gosar tried to bounce it off of Blumel's leg, but it came back and hit Gosar on the hip before it hit the floor. So it will be Buffalo's ball. Out to Madsen, out high. He hands it off to Stoddard. Madsen in the corner. Offense starting to move now. Here's Blumel down on the baseline. Back out to Reese, into Stoddard. Out to Walk. Oh, Reese trying to hit Stoddard with the pass. Stoddard wasn't ready for it, and it went into Gosar's hands. He goes down and knocks down a three-point. Danny Gosar with 3 more. That's his 4th three-pointer in this game. Madsen from the corner. No good. Loftus with the rebound. Illaway driving and called for the travel. .6:15 left in the third quarter. 38-32 in favor of the Buffaloes on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The Buffaloes attacking. Blue Mel, top of the key. Gallardo steals it. Fast break. Gallardo. Left-handed misses. Blue Mel with the rebound. He gets it out to Walk. Reese. Pick set by Blue Mel. Reese drives into the paint, kicks it out to Walk. Way downtown, a three-point attempt, no good. Goes to Gosar, he gets it down. Gallardo gets it down low to Gosar. Gosar puts it in and picks up his 5th point of this, the third quarter. That's his 16th point of the game. And we're looking at a full timeout from Coach Reese, Mountain View. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's Mountain View 38, Pinedale 34 with 5:21 left in third quarter action. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman on Reese Road. They can help you with chip repair on your windshield. So remember, when you get a chip, get it in and get it taken care of. It'll save you hundreds of dollars. But if you do need a windshield, think of them at Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Reese Road, Lyman. And the ball comes in to Walk. As the Buffaloes are on the attack, the crowd's starting to get loud now. 4-point lead for Mountain View. Madsen drives in, kicks it out to Stoddard. Stoddard called for the walk, so turns it over on a traveling call. Illaway brings it across the timeline for Mountain View. This is Loftus. Gosar. Illaway with a spin move, no good. Rebound comes down to Madsen. He hands it off to Stoddard as the Buffaloes bring it back down the court. Blumel working against Loftus. Puts the shot up, no good. Gallardo with the rebound. Quickly gets it down the court. And the missed pass, errant pass intended for Illaway, goes out of bounds. The turnover goes to the Buffaloes. Still a 4-point lead, 4:29 left, third quarter. Buffaloes on top, and they have possession. Gallardo steals it away, goes in for the layup, left-handed layup, no good, and Madsen brings down the rebound. That is twice now. Gallardo had a breakaway, fast break, and missed. Madsen against Gallardo, down low, backing in. Loftus with his hand up, but Madsen knocks down 2 points. That makes 3 points on the game for Madsen. From downtown, Gosar misses. Van Etten with the rebound. Number 23, they call Reese with pushing. That will be his first foul of the game. Colby Reese will give the Wranglers the ball out under their own basket. 3:26 now in third quarter action. It's a 6-point game in favor of the Buffaloes. Wranglers attacking.
I told you I lost.
Wranglers playing catch around the perimeter. Gosar tries to drive, couldn't, backs out, tries a three, misses, a long rebound, gets it himself, tries to get it into Loftus in the paint, couldn't do it. Rebound comes out to Reese. Reese hands off to Stoddard, and Mountain View is now on the attack. Knocked out by McCulloch for Pinedale. Ball will stay with the Buffaloes. Tries to get it across court, stolen away by Gallardo. Fast break, dishes it off to Van Etten, who puts in the layup for two for the Wranglers. Stolen pass set up that 2 points for the Wranglers. Here's Walk at the top of the key. Gallardo guarding him. Now Stoddard. Drives in with Gosar on him. Madsen tries to get it into Blumel. And Loftus slams Blumel in the back, knocks him to the floor. They're going to call Loftus. Isaac Loftus with his second foul of the game. Non-shooting foul, but it will be Mountain View ball. Colby Reese all the way back behind the timeline to catch that inbounds pass. Mountain View sets up again. Stoddard driving, dishes over to Blumel. Blumel misses, and Gallardo with the rebound. Moves the ball quickly into the paint, driving in, left-hand layup, missed. Blumel with the rebound. Goes out to Madsen. Reese firing it in low to Blumel, kicks it back out to Walk. And into the passing lane and a breakaway. This is Van Etten. Missed it twice, and finally the putback goes in from Gosar. And he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Gosar picks up 2 points. Gives him 7 in this quarter. And 18 on the game. The foul went up on the board against Stoddard. That'll be his third. And the foul shot was good. Danny Gosar with 19 on the game now. 1 point ball game. 40-39. And 1 minute left in third quarter. Mountain View attacking. Madsen drives in, kicks out to Reese. Reese with a two-pointer. No good. And it looks like Gosar comes down with the rebound for stolen away by Madsen. Madsen steals the ball away for the Buffaloes. He gets it to Reese in the corner. Here's Madsen again. Stoddard driving in, kicking off to Blumel. Can't hold it, but Reese comes up with it. Attempting a three-pointer, no good. Loftus with the rebound. Here's Gosar dribbling the ball. Three seconds stolen away. That was Blumel into the lane to steal that away. A long shot, full court shot, no good as time runs out in the third quarter. Now it's a 1-point game. It's 40-39 in favor of Mountain View as we go into fourth quarter action. You're listening to Mountain View Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View has been supporting Bridger Valley students and their success for generations. Serving friends and neighbors in Bridger Valley since 1938, it's Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. And here as we look at fourth quarter, we see that in the third quarter, Mountain View only scored 4 points, while Pinedale brought down 10 points, and thus the difference, making it a 1-point game as compared to the lead that the Mountain View had built up at halftime. That is Madsen reining in a 3-point shot. Kyle Madsen opens up the scoring in the fourth quarter. They're going to say that is going to be off Colton Hansen for Pinedale. Turnover will give the ball to Mountain View. So let's see. We have Stoddard, we have Vitt, we have Madsen, we have Blumel, and we have Walk on the court for Mountain View to start this fourth quarter. Ball goes out. Knocked out by Van Etten. Couple of substitutions. Looks like Illaway comes in. Also number 23, McCulloch, in for Pinedale. Three-pointer, Stoddard. Ball comes down to Vitt. The putback is no good, but he is fouled in the process. They're going to call 22 Gosar. This will be his third foul. And it will put Vitt at the line for 2. First one short. And the second one is true. Mark up a point for Vitt. 44-39 with 6:55 left in this game. 5-point lead for the Buffaloes. Meant for Pennick, stolen away by Stoddard. Fast break going for Mountain View. Stoddard with the layup, tries to put it in, and it's going to be a jump ball called on the rebound, which will give the possession arrow, gives the ball back to Mountain View. Oh, I said Mountain View. You can see it went back to Pinedale, and Pinedale wants a timeout. Going to look at a full timeout for the Pinedale Wranglers. On the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, it is Mountain View 44, Pinedale 39, with 6:23 left in this game. You're listening to Mountain View Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Well, there you see the Mountain View Buffaloes on the sideline with Coach Reese. Cobolo Auto and Farm Service in Mountain View invite you to come in whenever you need parts or supplies for your cars, trucks, SUVs. They can help you out even with your farm and ranch equipment. They have Branson Tractors at Cobolo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View. Proud sponsor of Mountain View basketball on mylocalradio.com. The inbound comes in to Gosar. He gets it across to Illaway. Illaway to Van Etten. Illaway driving in, kicks it back out to Gosar. Gosar misses. Rebound comes down to Loftus, and Loftus steps out of bounds, turning it over. 6:04 left in the game. 5-point lead for the Buffaloes. Vitt brings it across the timeline. They're going to call an offensive foul as Vitt hits with the charge. This will be Vitt's fourth foul. Vitt just lowered his shoulder and ran into Gallardo. Gallardo hit the floor, and the offensive foul turned the ball over. So we have Gosar handling the ball. Madsen reaching in, trying to dislodge it. Gets the foul called against him. 5 team fouls now on Mountain View in this half. And this will be a non-shooting foul. Illaway with the ball. To Van Etten. Tries to get it in to Loftus, but they say Blumel got a hand on it and tipped it out of bounds. Pinedale will have it in under their own basket. Gallardo tries an alley-oop that nobody else saw. Just threw it up. It would have been a beautiful alley-oop if one of his teammates would have been there to catch it. As it is, it's a turnover. Vitt kicks it out to Madsen. Blumel kicks it out to Madsen. No good. Van Etten kicks it out to Illaway. Illaway for 3. 3 points. Blake Illaway. Tipped away by Gosar. Steele, fast break. Goes up, no good, and they're going to call a foul, a pushing foul. Mountain View does not like that. That is Stoddard with his 4th foul. Will put Gosar at the line to shoot 2 with 4:39 left. Misses the first one. 4:39 left in the game. It is Mountain View 44, Pinedale 42 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Vic comes back into the game. They will sit Stoddard down. Stoddard has 4 fouls. So does Vitt. Vitt with 4 fouls too. Blumel with the rebound. The free throw no good. Madsen all the way in. Passes it off to Blumel. Blumel misses, gets it out to Reese, over to Madsen. 3-point attempt, no good, and Gosar chases the foul down, or the rebound down. Down low, Nice pass into Van Etten. Van Etten draws the foul and puts down 2 points. And Pinedale calls a timeout. Another full timeout on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We're all tied, 44-44 with 4:12 left in this game. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full-service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
First Bank in Mountain View for all of your banking needs, serving individuals, farm and ranch, business customers. It's First Bank in Mountain View. It's a close one. Mountain View, couple of turnovers, couple of fast breaks, and we're all tied with just over 4 minutes left in this exciting game, full of three-point shots early, and then just some really good defense going on here in the last quarter and a half. They're going to call that on Danny Gosar. That is his fourth. As Walk was going up for the basket, he was hit in the forehead. This will put him at the line for two. Braden Walk. First one is good. Each team has only scored 5 points. Now I must be missing some. Both of those are good for Walk. Van Etten driving into the tall trees, no good. Gets his own rebound and a putback. This one is good, and the foul. Van Etten with two and could make it a three. Number 23, that's Colby Reese, called for that foul. His second. Tyler Van Etten. No good. Gosar trying to save the rebound. It goes out of bounds and will be Mountain View's ball. Sending Madsen to the corner. He'll toss it into Vitt. Vitt will bring it down the timeline with full court pressure applied by Van Etten. Vitt blows by him, drives into the tall trees, and Loftus is going to be called with hitting him on the wrist as he went up for those 2 points. So Vitt back to the line. And one. 4 points now for Vitt in this game. They've all come here in this fourth quarter. As Gallardo is driving in, they're going to say he was pushed off to the side. Calling the foul on Colby Reese. His third. Gallardo goes to the line with 3:24 left, down by 3. First one, no good. One-hand situation. The rebound comes out to Madsen. He brings it across the timeline. And on the 30-second timeout called by Coach Reese, as Madsen was in danger of being trapped there for longer than he could. He would have turned the ball over, so Coach Reese called that timeout. At Diamondville Collision Center, Terry Rogers invites you to come on in for all of your vehicles including semis and campers and trailers. They can work on them all. Complete frame repair. They have a towing service. They can even do detailing. You just want your car to be nice and clean, call Diamondville Collision Center. They're at 201 Sublet Avenue in Diamondville, Wyoming. Call them at 877-3860. That's 877-3860, Diamondville Collision Center. 49-46 in favor of Mountain View. 3:12 left to go in this contest. Mountain View attacking. Madsen to Stoddard, over to Vitt. Tried to get it in low to Blumel, but it was stolen away by Gosar. Gosar from 4 feet drops in 2 points, and it's a 1-point game, 49-48. Walk for 3. Way downtown, in and out, no good. Rebound comes out to Gosar, fast break. Pulls it up, gets it over to Illaway. Illaway tries a 6-footer and misses. Rebound comes down, they get it to Walk. He brings it down the timeline. Madsen to Vitt, driving in, kicks it out to Blumel. Gallardo on Blumel. So they take it out top. Driving in and drawing the foul. He goes down hard. Something's wrong with his foot, either his ankle or his knee. That is Stoddard, Jason Stoddard. Drove into the tall men down in the center. Went up, drew the foul. Came down hard, and now he's hopping off. Literally. Sits at the end of the bench. You know, we saw that happen to the other Blumel in the game against Mountain View a few weeks back, a couple of weeks ago. Now it's Stoddard's turn. Rough sport, basketball. Walk. 2 points, Braden Walk. 3-point lead for the Mountain View Buffaloes. 1:51 left in this contest. Wranglers attacking. Gallardo's driving in, draws the foul while it was on the floor. If the basket would have made it, it wouldn't have counted. They're going to call Braden Walk with a foul. But being in the bonus, he'll go to the line for 1 and 1. .145 left. Gallardo has a chance to bring it within 1 if he hits both of these. Mountain View getting noisy. He misses the first one. Blumel with the rebound. This is Vitt. Almost stolen away, and the reach-in foul is going to be called on Gallardo. Will be his third. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Oram for Pinedale. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has Mountain View at 51, Pinedale at 48 with 1:34 left in this contest. A close one here in Mountain View High School tonight. You're listening to Mountain View High School basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. At Achieve Sports Medicine, physical therapist Randy Christofferson says no excuses, just results. So if you've got an injury, you need some physical therapy, maybe you just want to consult about losing a little bit of weight, call Randy Christofferson, Achieve Sports Medicine, 747-4627. That's 747-4627. Or better yet, just stop by his office there on Main Street in Lyman, 109 South Main. Achieve Sports Medicine. Mountain View has the ball out. 1:34 left in this contest. They have a 3-point lead. Get the ball back in. This is Madsen. Across the timeline. Spins. Kicks it off to Vitt. Backs it out. Taking up a little bit of time, trying to spread that floor so he can get it into the middle. Gets it off to Reese. Reese trying to get into the paint, kicks it to Madsen. Madsen way out. Back to Vitt. Less than a minute, 57 seconds. And it looks like Gallardo is going to be called for his fourth foul, reaching in foul. But Mountain View just trying to run that clock off. They had to stop it. 3-point game, 51-48 with 57.2 seconds left on the clock. Vitt with his first one is good. Five points in the game, all in this quarter for Vitt. And he has another one coming. Sixth one. Second free throw is good. Pinedale attacking, 53 seconds left. They're down by 5. Way downtown 3. No good, brought down the rebound by Blumel. Vitt trying to get across the timeline and does. Breaks the defense. Now they're going into that stall again. They're calling a full timeout. This is Coach Reese. Mountain View wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them. With just 37.4 seconds left in this game, it's Mountain View 53, Pinedale 48. You're listening to Mountain View High School basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
37.4 seconds left. The lead is 5 for Mountain View. They have been tied. They were tied at 44. Pinedale went up for a couple of points. Then Mountain View regained the lead, and it's been a close one ever since. Walk over in the double team, gets it away to Madsen, and they're going to call, well, it'll either be Illaway. Yeah, Illaway gets the call for the foul, reaching in. Stops the clock at 28.7, and it'll put Madsen on the line for Mountain View. As Madsen steps up, first of his 1-and-1. It falls. Kyle Madsen with his first one. The fifth player for Pinedale is right there. And notice the two players, defensive players back. Madsen's second is good. Two defensive players were back for Mountain View in case he missed that free throw. Would have been a long outlet pass, but first one misses. This was downtown, Gallardo. Gallardo from downtown. They immediately call a timeout with 14.6 seconds left on the clock. It's Mountain View 55, Pinedale 51. You're listening to Mountain View High School basketball action on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
offer the new CRX program at City Drug.
Your prescriptions will be synchronized to be refilled the same time each month.
Save time and reduce your visits to the pharmacy.
The staff at City Drug will resolve insurance issues and call your doctor for refills in advance.
We'll make all the calls.
Your prescriptions will be ready the same time each month.
No waiting. Simple and easy. Sync RX program is free. Stop in today to sign up.
City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy in downtown Evanston.
Rolling the ball down the half court. Gallardo trying for three and misses. And the victory goes to Mountain View by a score of 58-54. Mountain View comes away with the win. What a close game. What a lot of shots from three-point land. It was everything we thought it would be tonight here in Mountain View High School as we brought you Mountain View against Pinedale. 4 games, including 2 JV games. We had the JV games before our broadcast, but Mountain View took away victories in both the boys and girls. And then in this doubleheader, we brought you the varsity action and the varsity teams. 2 victories, the girls with a victory in the first game. The final was 52-44, and here are the boys with a victory in the fourth game, the second game of our doubleheader, 58-54. As we quickly look at some of the high scorers, Braden Walk ended up with 25 unofficially, according to my stats. Looks like we had 10 for Kyle Madsen, 7 of those in the fourth quarter down the stretch. Vitt came away with 6 points on the game, as did Blumel, unofficially, of course. And Danny Gosar, although he fouled out of the game, he came out of it with 21-24 points for Danny Gosar, the high scorer for Pinedale. So with that, I think we'll wrap it up tonight. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses: your Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, as well as Plains Tire. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Our executive producer is Val Cook. And we thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jake Hibbard, KADQ Sports Director, Ryan Steinekert, website manager, Sean Hendo, and production assistants, Kate Bolander and AJ Lamb. We thank you, our watchers and listeners, and biggest thanks of all to our sponsors. Let them know that you appreciate these broadcasts. We invite you to visit our website at mylocalradio.com for archived games and other fun information. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of Mountain View Buffalo basketball here on mylocalradio.com.